Miscast. My name is Lennon, aka Jason's son.
And my name is Jason, aka Lennon's dad.
And my name is Lennon, aka Jason's son.
And my name is Jason, aka Lennon's son, Lennon's dad.
And my name is Lennon, aka Jason's son.
So if you didn't get that, this is Miscast. That's Lennon. He's my son.
Yeah.
My name is Jason.
Mhm.
I'm his dad.
And I'm his son.
Still are.
Yeah.
Very good. And
what?
61?
61? 60?
Episode 61.
61.
61.
60.
Wow, we're prepared today.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very.
Well, we are kind of more prepared than last week because we set up the camera to record,
Yeah.
and then we realized, I guess at the end, that it had cut halfway through because it was full.
Mhm.
So we did get prepared on that.
Yes.
So for our viewers on YouTube, viewer,
Sorry.
maybe. Sorry,
So
we
we've
missed
been
last
kind
week.
of inconsistent with our uploads too. Like sometimes we do them the next day on accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Typically, the podcast are every Saturday, and then the, what do you call the video vidcast that we're going with
Video.
is Sunday, sometimes Saturday if we get it done early enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, but to view that, if you just go to miscastpodcast.net. That's miscastpodcast.net.
You said net.
Just kidding.
It's com.
.com.
.com.
.org. .cast. No, it's miscastpodcast.com.
Yeah.
There we go. We are prepared. This is going to be a good one.
Mhm.
This is the last,
Top 5 on 5.
and it's also the last before school
Oh,
starts for somebody.
Yeah. Last week.
So of course
But we start on a Wednesday, which is kind of weird. I don't
kind of nice. I
Yeah,
mean, it's like
but
it takes the sting off of having to start in August.
Mhm.
I mean, not really. No, it's
I
still
mean, we
stinks, but
usually start at like later August, but yeah, we got off a week earlier. But we're starting 2 weeks earlier.
yeah, we got off in August.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
no,
we
wait,
got off
no, you
in
got off in May.
We usually get off in June,
Mm-hmm.
but early August doesn't make sense.
So
Anyway.
at least it's just Wednesday it starts, so we just have
Yeah.
to go Wednesday, Thursday,
Mhm.
Friday.
But there's a video by this guy CGP Gray. He's really cool. I suggest you viewers and listeners check him out. And he makes a video week and Wednesday where you have like you just relax on Wednesday. You don't take things too hard, and then on Sunday you like, and on Saturday you finish up on the week's work, and on Sunday you can relax again. So you still have 2 weekends, but they're just not on the end of the week.
So how does that work if you have a job and stuff?
I mean, they just.
I mean, like, okay, so that way you're not spending your actual, if you're like, assuming you're off on
You're not going
weekends.
5 days working. I mean, you still work, or you can get off if you're feeling like that. You just don't work as. I'm not saying like work less, like be lazy. But just. Yeah.
I'll have to see the video.
No, I can show you.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to write that in the show notes.
Yeah.
CBG Gray?
CGP.
CGB.
P.
CGP.
Yeah, and it's the British spelling is Gray also.
Okay.
EY.
Well, I could spell it AY and we'd still would find it, I'm sure. CB. Okay. So we'll watch that. Good. So excited about school.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
I mean, it's.
Like, you're indifferent?
One of my friends, he just talked to me a lot since he's not on his phone a lot. He's playing games mostly. And my other friend, I play with him a lot on Xbox. We just played pretty much the entire summer. It is nice, but those are really my only 2 friends who I talk to a lot.
Yeah.
And I've talked to one, and the other one I haven't.
Yeah. Then they'll see you.
So, I mean,
in person.
it's not like, yeah, you can see him in person.
It's not like.
I've been talking to him, kind of.
Okay, I get it. Or
Yeah.
it's not like, okay, I gotcha. But it's good that you've been preparing yourself as far as waking up. So that didn't take too long
It
at all.
took 3 days, so I set my alarm for 7 the first day, I woke up, I turned it off, and then went back to bed. And the next day it didn't go off. And then the third day I woke up at 6.
Nice.
Yeah.
And we talked about this like offcast, where once you're awake at that time, I mean, you're up
You
at
go to
6.
sleep
You could
earlier.
tell yourself like I'm gonna stay like yesterday. I mean, you fell asleep 10
Yeah.
something, but I mean, because you had woken up at.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get up at 6?
Yeah. No. Oh. What day was this? Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did do this orientation type thing.
Oh, that's right.
School.
That's what it was. Yeah, you had
Yeah.
orientation that lasted like
It was-
2 seconds.
Mm-hmm. I just went to my classes, did my schedule walk like 4 times since I just needed to kill time.
No, just like
and
practice
then I
it.
with my friends.
You do a
And
speed run.
And we walked. Yeah. So, on to the
Hmm.
cast.
Okay. So, we're doing the top 5, bottom 5,
Still.
which it wouldn't be a top 5, bottom 5 episode without stating how it's a lot harder to come up with bottom 5 things.
Yes.
So, we'll do our best, see how it goes.
Okay.
And
So,
then kind of figure it out from there.
we're doing sports besides F1.
Sports besides F1. And yes, we talk about this every time. Is F1 a sport? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Okay. So this is going to be top 5 sports besides F1. So what would that be?
I'll go with. How about we just get rid of racing entirely?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say IndyCar.
Okay.
Right.
Like IndyCar, F2,
Yeah,
Formula
F3,
E.
F4,
Right.
FE. It's weird saying FE.
FE.
It's iron, magnesium. Iron.
Hmm.
Yeah, iron.
FE
Yeah,
is iron.
Formula E.
Yeah. Do they actually call it FE?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Like,
either.
the logo is just an E, not
Hmm.
the F. Okay, so,
Besides racing,
I don't follow many other sports besides racing.
you really don't. Okay, so
I'll go with soccer. It's fun to play, but not really fun to watch. They just kind of walk around, I decide.
are we saying?
Oh, hockey.
Okay, these are things that you either like to watch or like to play.
Yeah.
Okay, so hockey.
I can kind of walk on my skates, but not really well. I remember one day we
One day we went to
went to the
the
rink,
yeah.
and like everyone wasn't there, and I went to the center all by myself.
Yeah.
I skated, but then I just lost how to do it. I had that really good day,
Mhm.
I said, and then I lost how to do it again.
Well, that day we were actually there for a hockey game for like our
Oh.
minor league team,
Oh, yeah.
and they had where you could skate before the game,
Yeah, because I remember the logo being in the
Mhm.
center.
and so
And
you're in
jump
the
on
middle of the rink, and there's like people around. So maybe that's what you need, like the skate next time.
Yeah.
It's just like a full crowd, maybe, you know.
And also mittens, maybe.
Mm.
So like, I know you shouldn't hold onto the door, hold onto the railings,
Yeah.
but just to like get a push at least.
Mm.
Or gloves.
But you know what? It's been a few years,
Mhm.
so maybe your balance is like with all the scootering
It's
and
like,
skating and skateboarding.
Inline skates, basically,
Mm.
but you have less grip. And I'd rather have non-inline skates, therefore.
Yeah, I agree.
You're
Okay, so
top
hockey, which is interesting. I'll elaborate on hockey.
Char?
That's something I think I watched it off and on for years. Like, I'm a huge fan, but just more so when I was like a teenager or like your age or,
Yeah.
and
Teenager.
yeah, and I never really fully understood the rules until we started playing on
Yeah,
Xbox.
and then the icing rule, that was so funny.
Mhm. Like I couldn't grasp the concept of icing.
Yeah,
Like-
whenever we always turned that off.
Mhm.
Whenever we were bored, just like NHL,
Mhm.
and then maybe the Bruins. Since
Always the Bruins because of Zendeo Chara.
Zendaya Chara. Yeah, he's
It's
Czech.
amazing.
Or
Is he
He's-
Czech? I don't know what he is.
he's
He's
Czech,
amazing
yeah.
though. He's
He's-
like
he's
6'6" or 6'7" or
Yeah.
6'8" or something.
and he's like 200 pounds.
And whatever when we play, I forget what year would we play?
14.
Was it?
Yeah.
And it would you could make the whole team Chara.
Chara.
Be like Chara to Chara.
To Chara.
Or Chara. Like blocked by Chara.
You do that a lot.
Mhm.
He was huge.
It still would have been
He's
cool.
so-
And I know as a viewer,
dangerous.
and last year I think he played, or he was on a team. I don't know if he
Mhm.
played, but if he,
He was
it
on
would
the-
still be cool.
Was he on the Rangers?
He was on-
Oh no, the Carolinas. what team?
I don't remember if he was, but Islanders? No, he was somewhere, but I don't know if he's going to play this year. I don't even know when hockey season starts, but it still would be cool. I've never been to a pro game, and it would be awesome to see him.
Dallas is the closest one, the Stars.
Yeah.
So, not too far.
It still would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to say mine would be American football.
I just don't like it. I don't know. I don't like playing it, and I don't really like watching it. It's exciting if I'm watching the Super Bowl, but
if you understood like the rules more.
Yeah, I really what rules are there that like icing type rules that are kind of niche. I know
like offsides,
downs and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just grasping the concept of that. Like, okay, you need to make this many yards to get a first down. If you
I
don't make
even
it
watched
this.
it like when I was younger. Wearing a Charger shirt.
Yeah.
But just it wasn't enjoyable. But I'd still watch it. It's okay. I'm fine with watching it.
I never played in school or anything, but I mean, just with friends we mess around. And,
I like playing catch.
Yeah. Yeah, it has to be, especially I think if you have like a team you're passionate about. But that being said, I'll pretty much watch just any game because it's. I think being that there's only now they increased it to 17 games in the regular season, but the fact that it's only one game a week is what kind of makes it more like you have to watch because like in basketball there's 72 games and like baseball there's like 130 or something like that, and so like football, I mean, it's each game is so important, you know, because if you start losing 5 games in a row, I mean, you could be messed up from the get-go.
And for most of the game, nothing really happens. They're just like the only interesting part the only exciting part is when they get a touchdown, or they're at like the 2-yard line or something.
Or like if there's, I think it's exciting when there's only like 2 minutes left to play and they need to score, and then you know.
But otherwise, they're just.
But you'll watch the Super Bowl. I think you've.
I would just
much watched.
It's like
You
because it's a Super Bowl, it's like the championship thing.
It's cool to see stuff like that.
Yeah, I watched the NASCAR finale. Championship thing.
There's a thing. There's a NASCAR finale.
Probably.
I don't know. I mean, but maybe there is. Okay.
Okay, next one.
Well, what's your next one?
Speaking of it, soccer.
Soccer.
Yeah. Fun to play. Not so fun to watch though.
It's interesting. Like, it's hockey. It's kind of interesting to watch. I've never played it, but soccer would be
smaller field.
Yeah.
Or the
soccer
is huge.
Maybe that's interesting. They are kind of similar.
I've said this offcast, but I just don't get why soccer is so popular in England. Like, I know it was made there, but like, they have like riots and stuff, and there's a whole war in Honduras and some other South American country. It just there was that like tension, and then they lost the football game in the World Cup, and then just riots.
They go crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I've never heard of. I mean, it might have happened, but like football fans go crazy because of something.
American football.
Yeah, and we have that. We made that. So I just don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why it's so. Is it because of grass? I don't know. It rains so much.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. So soccer.
And they only score like 3 goals.
Yeah.
And like in a game, but it's more fun to play than to run around.
I think the field is so big.
Yeah.
Okay. So football, I will go. My second will be basketball.
Yeah.
Yep. And I would have to say NBA versus college. Same thing with football. I can watch some college football, but NBA maybe because we have an actual NBA team here, and it's our only like really professional sport or sports team. But I think I would like it anyway. So I think with basketball, you can play it by yourself. Yeah. Like you can have a hoop and just shoot hoops.
But the reason I don't watch it as much is I never played it. I never just went, let's go to the park, let's play basketball. Since we didn't have a basketball court at a local park, but I couldn't reach it.
Yeah.
Couldn't score.
I mean, I think that makes a difference too. Like if you played it, enjoyed
I would
it.
play in kindergarten. And like that's how I got friends with one of the popular kids at one point. But
I remember it's funny that there's a popular kid in kindergarten. I didn't know that it even happened. I was gonna say something about basketball. We have been to quite a few games.
Yeah.
I mean, probably 4 or 5 games over the years. Did we go last year? We did go last year.
Yeah. Why was that?
Huh?
What was that? How?
How?
Oh,
We went to the basketball because I remember
tickets.
they had the dot races. Yeah, you got tickets in school.
Yeah.
I forget who did they play?
It was.
Cleveland? No.
They got the LA.
The Clippers?
No, it was no New York, Brooklyn Nets.
Oh yeah, it was Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
And
right.
it was kind of a funny story since so I got the pro attendance thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like more than 85 days not missed. But then like something wrong with the tickets and they were used, but they weren't redeemed. If that makes sense. So we just had to get our own.
That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Didn't we try to buy them and then it said that it was not valid or something?
Something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But then, it was last time we went before. I feel like that was the random time where we were just like
Yeah.
sitting watching TV or something and like.
Oh, your friend had tickets or something.
Yeah, one time a friend had tickets, but I know one time we were just like, let's do something. Okay, let's go to the game. Next thing you know, we're on a bus.
Yeah.
Like going to the game, just like
It's
random.
doing spontaneous things. Like,
Alright.
my next one is also basketball.
Hmm?
My next one is also basketball. It's
Okay.
fun to watch. There's a lot of action. A lot
Yeah.
of scoring, and it gets really tight.
Mm.
And like when the team is like down 10 points and there's like 2
I think.
quarters left. It's fun.
Yeah, sure. And you've been to the game, so you kind of get it. And then it's also as far as I think rules. I mean, there's intricate kind of rules and stuff, but
Yeah.
like for the casual fan, I mean, you can watch a game and know what's going on.
Like,
The
the-
basket good, you know,
Yeah,
like
you can't
a
stand
basket
in the
bad.
key, the shot clock,
Mhm.
can't foul.
There's a line
And
for
then
the 3-pointer
3-point.
and stuff. Yeah. Okay. This is where it gets kind of tricky. I will say these are ones that we like watching or playing. I will say
Either.
tennis.
Either or. Yeah, I'll go tennis too.
It's my pick. Get your own pick.
Played a lot.
Tennis. Yeah, we played. I've told you the story of my uncle taught me how to play, and we would play the court with, didn't even have a real net, it was a fence. And the court was asphalt.
Ooh.
Like it was like a parking lot. Like had little bumps and stuff, so
Fall?
sometimes, yeah.
Oh.
But it would be worse to run into the fence because it was made out of like chain link.
Ugh.
Like the net was chain link.
I mean, you just.
Like
Yeah.
you'd go in, like you'd be running up to the net and then like,
Ugh.
oops. But yeah, it was tough with the court itself because it was like literally like a parking lot, and sometimes it's all like rocky and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you would hit, like the ball would bounce weird, and it's like that's coming right to you, and then it would just like bounce and hit this weird rock, and just like boing, like go off to the side.
Yeah.
But no, I like playing tennis. You take tennis lessons for a couple of months.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to that even. Is it a Boy Scouts thing?
No, that was
They're just not
no,
doing?
that was I signed up for like the 6-week class or whatever, and then maybe the next go round it didn't work with the schedule or something like that, and just move on. That would have been cool to.
Yeah.
I wish I would have kept you in it.
Yeah.
Because then I'd have someone to play with. That's the bad thing with tennis. I love playing it,
I can.
but yeah.
And the Boy Scouts thing is so I was in Boy Scouts in kindergarten, then they got too expensive.
Yeah. We'll went to a meeting.
Yeah, one meeting.
Yeah.
Next.
Is that in kindergarten?
Your first grade.
Yeah, so.
Oh, tennis too. Me.
No, tennis also.
This is kind of hard. 5th favorite.
Wow, I have to get my 4th. Hold on. Okay, my 4th favorite. Sports. I know what sports are there, but I'm gonna have to go with. I'm gonna put golf. feel like there's something obvious I'm missing.
Never get a list.
Okay. I wish. Yeah, I forgot we get to this point where we're like, what? Oh, I have a pocket computer too. Let me see what are we searching for?
If you just search sports, just random news.
Okay.
Types of sports.
Oh, that's good. Types of sports.
Volleyball, golf, hockey, boxing, swimming, baseball, tennis, table tennis, badminton, cycling, rugby, surfing, rowing, cricket, gymnastics, wrestling.
Okay. So I'm still on my fourth pick. I will go with golf.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't mind watching it. We've been to the PGA Tour deal that they have here in town.
I'm gonna go with
autographs.
bobsledding.
Ah.
Yeah, Cool Runnings. It's entirely the movie. This is a good website. It's if you just do types of sports, penaltyfile.com, and it says contents. It's a flip through there.
I think bobsled is interesting. Like, Cool Runnings aside, like, it's exciting. It's kind of like racing.
Yeah, and it's same element of danger as racing. It's not a skill. You have to it's so crazy. There's a little metal pole.
Yeah.
And then you have to duck your head.
Just thinking of even the running, like the.
Oh yeah.
Where they I guess obviously they have ice shoes or something like that.
Okay.
Okay, my next one. Gosh. I'm trying to think of one that I'm flipping through that I'll actually like. I'll put baseball just because that's baseball and soccer where I played the most growing up. But I really watching
running. Running.
Running what? No, I said
that's a sport.
Baseball.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's already our top 5.
Right. Okay.
But baseball is interesting. It's one of those. It's fun to see a game if you kind of know what it's played. But it's one of those. I think if you also, can be kind of slow paced, I guess.
Mhm.
But
for 5 and 5, rugby.
Rugby.
No, cricket.
Cricket.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched cricket?
Yeah. We've gone through this off gas. What? Doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
They hit a ball and there's wickets and the big bat. Remember from Fantastic Mr. Fox? Fantastic Mr. Fox, the bat was on fire or something.
Maybe we need to download. I think it's on Game Pass, the cricket.
Oh yeah, the cricket game.
And then maybe we'll actually understand it.
If they added to Wii Sports, then we could have played it.
Sure.
Wii Sports.
So that's a pretty strong statement for your number 1.
Yeah.
Mine would be.
I think it was other sports in other countries.
Yeah. I think mine would be. I hate putting soccer that high because I like playing it.
Yeah.
That's going to be on my list, but I don't.
I would put soccer. I'd put soccer there too, but I like playing it, but I don't like watching.
I'm going to put MMA.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
I like boxing. I think that's interesting, but I think MMA is just kind of. I guess I could put wrestling. You know what?
Wrestling?
Is that? You know what?
Mixed martial arts.
I'm gonna put.
Well, you can put mixed.
I'm gonna put wrestling first.
Okay.
I don't. We're talking WWE,
Mm-hmm.
W or whatever it is, or is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put that next.
Yeah.
WWE.
I don't. I get it. It's fake, and it's the drama and stuff.
Yeah.
It's
I just want to watch the sport really. If it's it has all the stuff behind the sport, then I don't care.
People that are into it. They're hardcore into it.
Yeah, you're either into it or you're not.
As a kid, I remember Hulk Hogan was the most popular guy.
I watched the show. We could have the Hulk Hogan Lean Green.
Oh, that's right. The grilling machine. George Foreman.
And we could have a George Foreman blender.
Mm-hmm. That was a bad choice.
Yeah.
And Andre the Giant, the wrestler, he's on Princess Bride.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'll go with
WWE. So my second
next
is going to be MMA.
Mm-hmm. Well,
it's just too
yeah,
bloody.
MMA in general. Yeah.
like UFC type. I mean, the UFC I think is a division. It'd be like saying MMA equals basketball, UFC equals NBA.
Yeah.
Like that's a league. I don't know. I mean, it's just too violent. And I don't know.
My next is rugby.
Okay.
It's strange. Can't get behind it. Really.
Okay.
And it's like football, so I can't get behind it either.
It's almost like, again, it's British. Man, really, you have cricket, rugby, soccer. Man, they're very
British.
anti-British things here. For those that are British, I love, England.
I don't really.
Like to live there.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
I'll stay here.
All right. Well, it's not. It won't be far from Norway.
But no offense if you were.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. So my third one.
Yeah.
Would be. There's some other.
Like equestrian. Like I think of Olympic sports too.
I like West Olympic sports. I like track and field. I like.
But like
Adventure.
equestrian and stuff.
I'm gonna go with
Polo.
Polo. You know what? I'm gonna go with. I'll go with cricket as well.
Mm-hmm. I'll go with MMA next.
Okay.
Yeah, too bloody.
No reason.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then my fourth, I'll go with. I can't say soccer. I'm gonna put hockey. Like I'll follow it. I mean, I could look at a logo and tell you the team and stuff,
Yeah.
but I don't know. To me, it's like maybe it's just I think it doesn't translate well to TV, in my opinion.
What do you mean? Oh, like the camera and stuff?
Like just it's easier. It's probably more fun going. It's more fun to go to a game, I think.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I think it's just hard to see the puck. And I remember NBC years ago
Oh yeah, the blue
had
puck
the
thing.
little
I wanted
outline
to
of
do
it, and yeah, it was. To me, I didn't mind it because I could actually see what was going on.
Yeah.
Okay. What's yours?
I'm stuck between equestrian and football. It's like I'm fine with watching football, but I don't like it. And equestrian is really boring. I'll go with football since I've watched more football games than equestrian games.
Well, I don't think they're even called equestrian games.
Yeah, equestrian events, whatever.
Okay.
What's that called with horses? It's like
There's probably some fancy name
it's
for it.
some fancy name for it.
Hmm.
Let me look at it. Equestrian.
I'm gonna put cycling.
Okay.
Well, I feel like cycling should have been higher up, actually. I mean, that's something, just watching the Tour de France happens to be on Turnell, you can look at it for like a minute, and the only highlights you're going to see is like a crash.
Yeah.
You know, who these riders are or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Except for the one guy who cheated.
Lance Armstrong.
Yeah.
Alright. So there's our list.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to find what the equestrian thing is called.
Hockey is your favorite besides F1. We'll go with that. Mine's football. Most despised is cricket.
Yeah.
Mine is wrestling.
What were we talking about a few seconds ago?
Cycling, equestrian. Rewind. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh, you know what? We'll have to maybe do this on another episode, but on our episode of the top games, board games.
Yeah.
We need to talk about Risk.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Our new version of it. Well, did you find what it is?
No.
The fancy
it's
name?
some like one word term. It's like a verb kind of thing.
Okay. Well then.
It's like calling marbles. It's that thing.
Okay. Well, and that's going to be your assignment, America.
Yeah.
Or the world, or whatever. So,
So.
and on that note.